Hey, this is Dr. Dean. Thank you for joining me. The oil trading group, which also looks like this, I labeled as a room to avoid as of my first trial just about 2 years ago. This is the content of the original video, and if you're coming back for the second time, you can skip over to my second trial. As of today, it's posted, and it contains this content. You can look for the best parts, but I suggest you look at this one. So let's get started. My original exposure came from Online Trader Central advertisement, showing here. And it says that Jason Love is a 30-year veteran floor trader. And that's a statement. Let's take a look. So we go look him up in NFA. He's not listed. Look him up again in Broker Check. He's not listed. Here's Jason. One picture of him, by the way. No other pictures, articles, papers, contributions. LinkedIn is blank. He has no credentials, no employers, no degrees, and no experience, and not even an email. And 0 details. Oh, by the way, here he says he has 20 years. So I guess he's a floor trader with between 20 and 30 years of experience. I don't like that too much. My first trial was marred by this guy, Brad, who constantly sent me emails asking for my phone number, and over and over and over and over again, repeatedly. It's like cyber stalking. I gave him an F. I don't like that. But not only did he do it in emails, he did it in a trade room. This is what he typed out to me. He says, don't be shy about asking questions, by the way. So I asked this question, was this trade? This is the original video. Jason says, what can I say? Too distracting. Oh, all right. And he asked me again for my phone number, and for my phone number. Here he is, look at this, in the private chat room. He's asking me for my phone number. 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute, I'm going to dismiss you. This is what the first trial looked like. This is a trade here in oil. I took screenshots of all the days I was in. Looks like this. And basically, they said in their track record why they don't have one. They had a bunch of reasons, 6 of them. They say results can be skewed to give more favorable performance. Okay. You'll be disappointed if your results don't match what you bought. Okay. I don't think so. They can be altered. All right. Well, so can my tax return. Does that mean I don't have to file? He says there's too many variables. That's not true. He says it'll set you up for failure and you'll cry. That's not true. And here's the best one. It's against the law. That's never been true. You can go to see my 2 videos on track records, or we ain't got no stinking track record to put that to bed. He posts a trade of the day. Just one, not all of them, just one. Those are worthless. You can just cherry pick those. And there's over 300 of them. Death by video. Useless. How much would I bet they take this page down? By the way, they did. So the first trial is a room to avoid. They don't have a track record. I can't calculate performance. And they don't show their trades really very well at all. And I got cyber stalked by Brad Gold. Here's the second trial. This is the content going forward. Let's get started. To start off, I got this letter from Lee Goldstein. It says, it surprises me with your negativity on the oil trading group. They have, they trade live and they have consistent profits. So I wrote back and said, do they execute the trades in real time? Do they post a track record? And do they make money? No response. He also said, I'd love to hear what you think about Oil Money's new room. Here it is. This is the new room. 100% transparent, professional. All right. So Scott Morris went from Oil Money to Pivot Scalper to Winning Trade Room. Yeah, I don't think so. I give that an F. Oh, by the way, we're permanently closed. I don't think so. So second trial, this is what I saw on the first day, first trade. I get kicked out of the room. This is on Tuesday of January this year. Here's another trade right here. So you see anything going on? Is this a trade, yes or no? What's the current profit loss of the trade? What's the entries and exits? Pretty bad, right? Here's another trade that came up. So I asked these questions right here. This is Alex, my pseudonym. I said, where's the entry price? Where's the stop? How many contracts, right? Those are reasonable questions. Do you see any of that? No, you're banned from the room by David Hammond. This is so rude. So here's the trade we were just talking about and the questions I asked. So let me show you a trade. And by the way, they say in their email they're totally transparent. You can see the exits and entries and full view in the DOM. I don't think so. Now here's a DOM from Veritas. Right here, this is their entry price. Here's their first target and number of contracts. Second target. Here's the current profit loss. They just got in the trade. and a number of contracts, and of course it's a sell because it's a red box. And that looks 100% transparent to me. What do you think? Now, not only is the trade ongoing, here's one it's setting up. It's going to buy ES at the price there. Or when he's not in any trade at all, it says his current profit loss, and it says flat, not in any trades. I don't see any of that in the oil trading group. This was their original type of setup, and this to the right is their new one. I think the original one was easier. What do you think? Now, David goes silverback. Let me show you this. It says right here in this inset, let me expand it up for you. It says, I've solicited the help of longtime friend David Hanneman. This is, of course, Jason Love talking, right? But when I get emails from David, it's Hammond. So is it Hammond or Hanneman? Who can't spell his name? And how much want to bet they're going to fix this after the video comes out as well? Now, here's what he says about Dave. He'll welcome you to the room. He'll answer your questions. He's a laid-back guy. He wants to make sure you have the best possible experience. And he's pretty easygoing and laid back. So here's an email I got from Dave. This looks like DEFCON 5 to me. I got these emails where he says, I get people to send me money in exchange for good reviews. Pay me money for getting a good review. Here I extort people for money for a good review. So let's put this to bed, shall we, Dave? I emailed the Titans, here they are, in April of this year, and I asked them 3 questions. You accuse me of extorting money, but I only recommend 10 rooms out of 1,622. That's pretty thin pickings, don't you think? I asked them 3 questions. Except for the setup fee, have you paid me any money in 2017 or 18? Yes or no? For all the referrals you get over the years, you ever pay me any money? And do you think my recommendation is advantageous to you? Here's the responses I got. This is from Trading Mission, Jimmy here. I can confirm what Dean has written below is accurate, which means no payments for 17 and 18, no referrals. In fact, we offered to pay him for referrals and he refused. Bravo. Here's another one from the Trend Hunter, George Michigan. Nope, I didn't pay him any money. Nope, I didn't pay for recommendations, and I appreciate everything he's done. Thank you, George. Here's another one from Bob at Veritas. Except for the setup fee in 2015, PSS 3 years ago, I haven't paid him anything, not a penny, including for referrals, and it's been advantageous to work with him. Joe Rios, right here, says, during the 6 years I've known Dr. Haney, he's never asked me or anyone on my staff for a penny. He's never asked for any referrals. Not only for these rooms, but these as well. So, Dave, I don't like your treatment. I don't like your tone. I don't like your emails. I don't like being falsely accused of a felonious extortion. Bad boy. Well, Trading Group has this for a track record. And I have a bunch of citations here, and this is for 2016. Let's just all do ourselves a favor and skip over that. Go to this monthly review in 2017. Now, that's still last year. And here's what it shows. Total gain loss, total number of trades. Let's do an analysis. Let's see. 88 trades, gross 2,500 minus round trip cost 1,650. Titans make over 4,000. So that's not even a very good month to begin with. And it's only one out of the entire year. Yeah, it's more like cherry picking, I agree. So the oil trading group, second trial, basically for my rules, they don't have a track record. I can't determine accountability, trade efficiency, and certainly there's no transparency. And I got harsh treatment by Dave. So, still a room to avoid. Thank you for joining me. Agree or disagree, send me your thoughts. Bye-bye.